Hey there! Welcome to part 3 of my Get Ready With Me holiday series. And this video is going to be all about primer. Okay, so I am going to use Thank Me Later by Elizabeth Mott. It's a mattifying, pore minimizing face primer, and I really like the way it feels. So I just get a fair amount. Okay, I use a fair amount. I have plenty of pores and fine lines and all of that stuff. So warming it up between my fingers as usual. Get it nice and soft. Okay, I'm going to start by pressing. Just press that stuff in everywhere. Don't start putting it up here until much later, okay? Now that we've pressed, we're ready to rub this in. And at first, because this is a silicone-based one, at first it feels like, oh, like you've got Crisco on your face or something. But after a little bit, all of the sudden, with your body heat and the motion, and as your skin is sucking this stuff up, all of the sudden, it's just like, oh, that feels nice. I love this stuff. There we go, get it nice and in there. Okay, and I always do an upward motion like this just to get it really in there. That's kind of the way the texture of my skin goes. My pores are somewhat slanted, and so if I'm doing this, I'm making sure that I am really filling those so that I can get a nice smooth texture. Okay, now that we've done that, we still have plenty on our fingers, so we don't need any more product. We're just going to tap this over the eye emulsion stuff that we put on before in the previous video. Okay, and we just want to be super gentle, but get this all the way up to your lash line. Okay, and just make sure that you have everything rubbed in. You don't have any blobs of product anywhere. It's going to feel, or it should feel, like a nice, thin, buttery veil on your face. Trust me, it's lovely. All right. Okay, so we have the face primer bit done. Now I move on to my eyelids. After that, and for this, I'm just using the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. You can get it at Walmart. Okay, I just get a little bit on there. This is also silicone based, so it also has that lovely buttery feel. Okay. All right. And same thing with this as it is with our under eyes. The lines on our eyelids are horizontal. Okay, if you do this, number one, you're damaging the skin, and number two, it's not going to stay in those lines. You're going to get that crease line. Okay, so just tap, 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 tap. Some people use a tool or a brush for this. I don't. I try to use my fingers as much as possible because my fingers are warm and will warm the product and get it into my skin far better than any tool. That's just my preference. All right, moving on. And yes, long nails do make this a little bit of a difficult process for me, but I'm a slave to makeup. What can I say? All right, so got this nice and worked in, and just want to let that sit. And now the final thing that I do is I prime my lips. Now, this is kind of a weird thing. Not everybody likes to do this, but I love it. I just discovered it and I love it. Okay, so what I have here is called Julia Pop Turmeric Lip Plumper. And I got this off of Temu. Use any lip plumper you want. If you have one that's your favorite, use it, okay? So what I do is I just get some on here, not a whole lot, and just there we go. And the reason I do this is it seems to me that no matter how hydrated I am and how much exfoliating I do, my lips often just have like these fine lines. And I know that's just part of aging. So that happens. Okay, you're welcome. But the lip plumper, if I put it on at this stage and just let everything sit, because after we put on our primers and everything, you need to just leave your face alone. Don't touch it. Don't do anything to it for a minimum of 10 minutes, okay? That's going to allow everything to soak up. With the lip plumper, what that's doing is it's bringing the blood flow to my lips, which makes them more plump, which erases all those nice little fine age lines, which I love. And it also makes rocking a bright lip color way easier. So thank you for coming in and checking out my video. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see the next step in the Getting Ready With Me Holiday Edition. Thank you and have a wonderful holiday.